I'm Adam. And I'm Tango. And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Hey Tango, have you ever thought about what it'd be like if people had their skeletons on the outside? You're starting to sound like one of those quirky scientists. But imagine, we'd be like walking, talking, bony sculptures. I can't decide if that would be awesome or just really weird. I know, right? Just imagine trying to put on clothes. We'd need skeleton-sized pants and shirts. Wouldn't they be the same size? Oh, yeah. Shaking hands would be a whole new level of awkward. What about dancing? We'd have a whole new style of dance moves. The skeleton shuffle, the ribcage Roomba, and of course, the cranium cha-cha. Bada boom! In today's book, 2 aliens land on Earth and start learning about the human body. Let's get started. There's a Skeleton Inside You by Ben-Barak and Julian Frost.
Ouch.
Did the engine just fall off?
Yep. Ouch.
I think we might be late to the party.
Hey, Ort, watch this.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Quag?
Of course. Dancing in zero gravity is the best.
Alright. Just be careful not to bump the power switch.
Don't worry, I won't bump the power switch. Oopsie daisy. Hey, it's gone all dark and quiet.
You bumped the power switch, didn't you?
Sorry.
Would you mind steering away from that planet, Quag?
Sure, Ort. How do I steer?
Quag and Ort are on their way to Kevin's birthday party. Unfortunately, there's been a slight detour.
Don't worry, Ort. I'll fix the ship and we'll be on our way in no time. Just as soon as you open the door.
I can't open doors, I'm a gas cloud.
It looks like they're gonna need a hand.
It's just that we blobs aren't very good with door handles.
Turn the page to help Quag and Ort open the spaceship door.
Oh, good. The door opened by itself.
I don't think so, Quag. Look, someone is reading this book.
Give Quag and Ort a wave.
Wow, you have hands.
I think hands might be useful for fixing the spaceship.
Great idea. I'm going to grow some.
Hey, watch it.
Now it's time for Quag to fix the ship so they can get to the party. First, Quag needs to push the engine down the hill with her new hands.
Your hands look kind of floppy.
She seems to be having some trouble. Shall we show her how? Give the page a push right here. That blob just grew some arms. Blop, blop. Not only that, she started talking to the reader. Don't you just love that? Some of my favorite picture books start talking to the reader. But she still doesn't have any bones. Imagine what it would be like trying to hug without bones. You would just melt into each other. You couldn't play sports, or walk, or do cartwheels, or ride roller coasters, or swim. Well, I bet you could still float. We've gotten too far off topic.
That was a good push.
How come your hands aren't floppy?
Let's show Quag and Ort what's inside your hands to keep them straight. Place your right hand here for a second or two so Ort can look inside it.
Ugh, there's a skeleton inside you.
Those are your bones. They keep your body nice and straight.
In that case, I'm going to grow some bones too.
Bones give your body structure and help you move. Without bones, you'd be like jelly.
They work.
Well done.
Now Quag needs to lift the engine into place. She seems to be having some trouble. Shall we show her how? Lift this book up above your head.
Wow, you're great at lifting.
What makes you so strong?
Let's show Quag and Ort what's inside your hands that makes them strong. Place your hand here so Ort can look inside. Gently now.
Your hand is full of meat.
Those are your muscles. They give you strength to do stuff.
In that case, I'm going to grow some muscles too.
Muscles connect to your bones. When they contract, they pull the bones and make you move.
It works.
Good job.
The final thing Quag needs to do is turn the ship's power back on.
It's very dark in here. How am I supposed to find the switch?
Hurry up, we'll miss the cake.
Quag seems to be having trouble feeling with her hands in the dark. Shall we show her? Close your eyes, then turn the page without looking.
Wow, you did it.
How'd your hand feel what you were doing, even though you couldn't see?
Let's show Quag and Ort what's inside your hand that lets it feel things. Place your hand here so Ort can look inside. It might tingle a bit. Now that she's got a skeleton, muscles, and nerves, it looks like she's getting into better shape. Yeah, it looks like she's working out. How do you stay in such good shape? You must work out too. Oh, I Zumba. Like the dancing exercise class? For sure. I love shaking my tail. I've also got excellent hoof-stomping rhythm. Is your favorite dance the tango? No, the foxtrot. Maybe we've gone overboard on the dad jokes.
Weird. Your hand is full of strings.
Those are your nerves. They let your hands feel what you're touching.
In that case, I am going to grow some nerves too.
Nerves send messages to your brain, telling it about things like shape, texture, and temperature.
I found the switch.
Nice work.
The engine is attached to the spaceship, the power is on, and Quag and Ort are ready to blast off to Kevin's birthday party.
Thanks for all your help.
These new hands will make steering a lot easier.
Shh.
Give me a high five.
Away they go.
Hey Quag, what shall we give Kevin for his birthday?
I have an idea.
How to grow hands. Quag seems very happy with her new alien hands. Now that you've seen how it's done, maybe you'd like to grow some more hands yourself. Extra hands are always useful. Here's how to put your bones, muscles, and nerves together. 1. First, connect your bones to your muscles. Then connect your muscles to your brain with nerves. Brain, nerve, muscle, bone. 2. Now that your nerves are connected, they send electrical signals from your hand to your brain about what your hand is feeling. The brain can also send signals back through the nerves to your hand, telling it to move. I want to move my hand. A muscle receives the signal and contracts, which pulls the bone it's attached to. Ta-da! Your hand moves. 3. Real hands need a few more bits if you want them to work perfectly. Tie your muscles to your bones with some tendons. Pop some cartilage in between your bones to stop them from rubbing against each other. Make sure your bones don't come apart by strapping them together with ligaments. Keep your joints moving smoothly with synovial fluid. More tubes. Install lymph vessels to clear away extra water from your hands and to carry immune cells that keep your hand healthy. Your muscles need energy from blood. Bring blood from your heart inside tubes called arteries and take it back with veins. 4. Don't forget to wrap up your new hands in some skin to keep the germs out. Not fair. About the authors. Julian Frost. Julian makes his hands to draw and write and make silly sculptures. He once made a video called Dumb Ways to Die. Eden Ben-Barak. Eden uses his hands to write, hug, scratch itchy bits, and poke things to see what happens. Seriously though, you know that diet is the most important way to stay healthy, right? Absolutely. You don't see very many fat horses. What's your secret? I maintain a plant-based diet. A lot of carrots. There's more to a balanced diet than just carrots. You need some grains, fruits, maybe a bit of protein too. Are you suggesting that I start chasing down chickens? No chicken chasing necessary. I mean, there are other sources of protein that don't involve chasing down animals. You could have some oats or even some alfalfa hay. Heck yeah! How do you think I keep my mane flowing and glistening? I've never thought about having my hair glisten. You've got to love yourself. Speaking of loving things, if you love this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel. I'm Adam. And I'm Tango. And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Did you know the hand and wrist contains 54 bones, which is roughly 1/4 of the bones in the human body?
Premiumbeat.com